So I can't get to her, dang it. Cassidy. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome live to Mifflin County High School, home of the Huskies, where today our Mifflin County girls are entertaining in non-league action. The visitors today from Hollidaysburg Area High School, just getting set to get underway here on the courts at MC. Happy to have you with us. Again, high school tennis today, streaming live on MCTV. Girls are just now warming up. This is not the actual start of the match. Both teams just out on the court, getting themselves ready for today's day. My name is Roger Herto. I am the media teacher here at Mifflin County High School. Happy to have with me again today Ryan Esch, one of our Media 3 students who is helping out today with the broadcast. And Ryan, weather-wise, pretty much a carbon copy of yesterday.
Yeah, it looks pretty nice. Little to no wind, nice sunshine.
Yeah, in fact, I think you're probably right. The wind actually is probably even better than it was yesterday. So if this is your first time tuning into our tennis streams, we just want to let you know, just to give you the layout here, brand new courts at Mifflin County. As we look here from left to right, that is court number 1, where the number 1 players from each team will be playing today. As we move across now, court 2, also a singles match today. Court 3, singles activity today. And over on court 4 is the first team doubles. Again, Mifflin County in the home purple, as you can see on the near side, and the visitors from Hollidaysburg in the blue and gold. And so that's the first doubles team, and then the second doubles team is way over on the far side. Try to give you a little shot over there at that second doubles team, but they also factor in, count in the scoring today. So that is the second group of doubles teams. And then if there is any action, although I don't see any over there today, Ryan, the exhibitions take place on court number 6, but I do not, at least at this point, see anybody over there. Let's go through the lineups if we can, Ryan, for everybody at home tuning in today. First of all, on court number 1, I see that Miss Kaylee is back out there again for Mifflin County. How about from Hollidaysburg?
From Hollidaysburg, we have Greta Rhodes.
Greta Rhodes, and there's a good shot of Greta on the near side warming up. Again, just in case you were not, again, with us yesterday or maybe not watching tennis, especially the high school variety, the players do call everything. It's all on the honor system. There are no judges here. Players call their own. Score is kept, if we can take a little peek in there, right there on the nets. The inside numbers are the middle 2 numbers. The middle 2 zeros are the game score, and then the match scores are kept on the outside. So that's court 1. Let's move over to court 2. And once again, we see for the Huskies, Sydney Kyle is holding on to that number 2 spot for Mifflin County. How about for Hollidaysburg?
We have Ella Joden.
Ella Joden. And there is a look at Ella on the far side. Not sure. We didn't really get a chance to talk to either coach too much today. But Hollidaysburg just kind of basically got off the bus and stepped out here ready to go. Altoona yesterday was here pretty early, but today Hollidaysburg just kind of stepping off and warming up and getting underway. And it also, you were down there, Ryan, with the coaches. Did Hollidaysburg bring anybody else? Did you see any extra players?
No, I think he said he left 2 of his players at home.
Okay, so they must have just brought the minimum then, so we will only have the 4 courts going today. There will be no exhibition today. And again, it's still warm-ups here. Court number 3, let's go ahead and run that lineup down.
We have MC's Jalen Yoder against Reagan McKee.
So Jalen right here on the near side, going through her strokes. Jalen did a nice job yesterday. The Huskies, if you missed yesterday's action, ran into a buzzsaw with Altoona, and I know Coach Kyle expects that this Hollidaysburg team will be just as good, if not better. So Mifflin County will certainly have their hands full again today. And there is our Hollidaysburg competitor on the far side. What was that name again, Ryan? I'm sorry.
Reagan McKee.
Reagan McKee. Okay, so it's McKee and Yoder there on court number 3. And then on court number 4, again, this is our first team doubles. Let's start on the home side here. Who are our doubles pair for Mifflin County?
We have Isabel Wagner and Sky Curry against Jennifer Lasek and Madeline Wabel.
Okay, and there is Lasek and Mabel on the far side for Hollidaysburg. And again, our Mifflin County doubles team. Doubles match yesterday, the score was a little lopsided, but the action was entertaining, at least from up top here. I thought our kids played well, but Altoona just proved to be a bit much. And now again, as we go down, again, our view's a little bit obstructed, but we can get you an okay look at it. We're now down looking through the nets and screening a little bit at court number 5. And we can see, because they are on the far side right now, both of Mifflin County's players. That's Lily Ryden and Asia Binder down there for the Huskies, as you see them warming up. And from Hollidaysburg,
we have Rachel Gallifer and Megan Ferris.
Okay, So Gallagher and Ferris taking on Binder and Ryden. That's the second team doubles. Again, scoring-wise, just so you understand how this all works, we're going to pull back out now and just give you a little wide shot of courts 2 and 3. Scoring-wise here for tennis, it is the best of 5 matches. All matches count the same. They are the best of 3 sets. So obviously you need 3 victories, whether it's 3 singles, you can lose both doubles and win. Any combination of that gets you the victory. So your individual court play is the best of 3, and then the overall match score is out of the 5 total matches who can get to 3 first. Yesterday the Huskies, as we mentioned, lost their first match of the season pretty convincingly to Altoona. Schedule-wise for this week, Ryan, I mentioned it a little bit there yesterday. They actually will be off tomorrow, but then I do believe they are back in action Thursday, correct?
Yep, against Lower Dolphin.
Lower Dolphin, and that is a home match as well, right?
Yep.
So we will be back here Thursday to bring you more live tennis. Again, our commitment at MCTV is to bring you as much live action as we can of all home events. Had an email earlier about golf. We're not permitted on the golf course at the Lewistown Country Club, so we will not be able to get the golf team, and media is not allowed there either. So we will have all of the sports except golf. We're even going to do cross country for you, and of course field hockey, boys and girls soccer, girls volleyball, which again nobody can go to those games unfortunately this year, so we'll have the girls volleyball games for you. And in addition to girls volleyball, as I mentioned, field hockey, and of course football Friday nights from Mitchell Field. So trying to bring you as much as we can of all of our sports teams here at Mifflin County. We're going to take a break here for just a second and bring you this message courtesy of the Mifflin County School District.
Some of those traditional things that we hold in our hearts is things that we learned and were important to us later on in life. You know, the elimination of recess, for example. You know, students are still getting a half an hour of recess here in Mifflin County. We're still teaching handwriting. We're still teaching penmanship. Those are still important life aspects. We're still doing those things. And we're doing more.
I'm responsible for meeting the social and emotional needs of all of our K-5 students at that building.
We differentiate in Mifflin County for sure. We try to meet the children's needs at where they are.
So we know that in order for students to be successful academically, they need to feel supported and heard.
When they start to learn and just seeing the light bulb turn on, you can see it in their faces. They get big, huge smiles on their faces because they're so excited that they're learning. It's just an awesome thing. I love that.
You know, having that light bulb moment come on for them when they're sitting across from someone who's sharing, like, this is something that I've gone through, that's one of the best parts of social emotional instruction.
It's comforting to know as a parent that all of those needs can be met, and they're going to be met proactively right here in Mifflin County.
So something that we have definitely rolling is our PBIS programming. That stands for Positive Behavior Interventions and Supports.
We've been doing it for quite a while now, and it has worked, I feel, very successfully because those kids are getting more attention when they need it.
We have 4 expectations for all students, and those are being respectful, responsible, ready, and safe. Anytime that we catch them being one of those 4 things, they're acknowledged with a Paul ticket, and then they can use those rewards to obtain something that's an incentive to them.
You know, those things that in life we go through as adults are also things that children go through. We've got things in place for each child. You know, our job is to set up that system. You know, how are we going to meet those needs?
Since I've been teaching kindergarten, the classroom has changed tremendously when it comes to technology, especially. We have smart boards. We have one in every classroom in Mifflin County, so that's an awesome thing.
You see districts across the Commonwealth eliminating music and art And here the Mifflin County School District is doubling down on those efforts. I feel like we are on the upswing of really positive change. We're going in a positive direction for our students at the elementary level. What you're going to see is safety has been invested heavily. You're talking secure entries into each school. Before you even get past the main office, we're scanning again to make sure that you're somebody that can be around our students.
Combine that with the incredible academic experience, they're going to feel empowered to be productive members of the community and of our society.
They know how important it is to try and have as small of class size as you can and to really, give the kids their best foot forward coming into school.
The most important thing in everybody's life is their child, and trusting your child to a team of folks every day when they're getting on that school bus to ensure that their safety is the most important thing.
Our students come in with a lot of different needs and a lot of different skill deficits. We feel ready to kind of tackle that and meet their needs no matter what they come in with.
After 25 years, I absolutely love kindergarten. It's the best grade ever, in my opinion.
Seeing the excitement for learning and seeing each student come off of that school bus every day is the favorite part of my day. Greeting every student, asking them how they're doing, seeing what's been going on in their world. There's something special about that not everybody gets to experience. I often say you can't have a bad day if you've walked into a kindergarten classroom and seen, 20 students with their hands on their hearts saying the Pledge of Allegiance with their squeaky voices going. That's a great day.
The Mifflin County School District, your school system of choice.
Some of those traditional things that we hold
And welcome back, everybody. Back at the courts here at Highland Park, Mifflin County Girls Tennis. Apologize there for a moment of some technical issues, but we are back, and we have just started today's match between the Mifflin County Lady Huskies and the Lady Golden Tigers from Hollidaysburg High School. Again, we're going to be moving you back and forth from court to court here today. Right now on court number 1. Again, it's Olivia Cayley for the Lady Huskies. On the near side, facing Greta Rhodes from Hollidaysburg. So again, a little peek in here at court 1. Rhodes with a nice serve and into the net. Point for Rhodes. They just started just about two minutes ago or so. So we take a peek in at the score on court number 1. We see that Rhodes picked up first game. She leads 1-0 here on court 1. And now set to serve is Mifflin County's #1 player. So Kaylee gets the serve over. Rhodes with the return. And it's a little long, and point goes to Kaylee. Kaylee set to serve. Rhodes with a nice return. Kaylee with an exchange across. Shot down the lane. Nice. A little backhand by Kaylee. Very nice. Good drop shot, though, by Rhodes. She really played that well, Ryan.
Yes.
Really nice. Just a little drop shot in there, getting the point. And the point goes to Hollidaysburg. So Kaylee with a nice play. Good footwork, but Rhodes up to the task. Rhodes hits that one wide, I do believe. Again, there are no officials on the courts, so it's just all the girls making the calls themselves. We will check in on the other courts here. Just staying with court 1 here for just a minute. First serve is in by Kaylee, and a nice deep shot, and it gets by Kaylee, and the point goes to Rhodes. This is the second game of the first set. Rhodes leads 1-0. Kaylee with the serve, and Rhodes' shot is long. So the point goes to Kaylee. First serve is in. Rhodes with the return. Both players sitting back on the end line here, willing to exchange. And a nice play there by Rhodes to take the point. So again, we'll bounce back and forth with you here a little bit. That is Kaylee on court number 1. Let's bounce to court number 2. Ryan, update us again who we're looking at here.
We're looking at Sydney Kyle and Ella Joden.
And again, we're not sure if that's Joden or Jodan. In this area, sometimes it's Jodan. We're not sure. So if anybody up Hollidaysburg way is listening, we apologize if we're going a little different with that. That is Kyle, Sydney Kyle there on the far side, to give you a look at Sydney here. Sydney is a senior for the Lady Huskies. And set to serve. Crossing shot into the net, and Kyle will win the point. Checking the score here on court number 2. It's, I think, identical to court 1. Yep, we've got the first game went to Hollidaysburg here on court 2. Kyle set to serve again. And the shot is wide. If you weren't with us before the match, Ryan mentioned he was down on the courts a little bit. Hollidaysburg just brought the minimum number of players. Don't know if that's just something the coach wanted to do, or with the current situation, he just decided to not risk bringing more players. Who knows? But there are no exhibitions today, just the main matches. Kyle's shot is wide. We'll stay with Sydney here for 2 more points, and then we'll take a look over at court number 3. Can't imagine you would get a much nicer day than this to play tennis. Beautiful outside here at Highland Park. Hollidaysburg winning the first game on all 4 courts that we can see here. We haven't looked over to the court 5 yet, but they seem to have the advantage here. There the point goes to Sydney. So as we leave court number 2, again, it's still 1-0 in favor of Hollidaysburg. Court number 3 now.
We have Jalen Yoder and Reagan McKee.
So Yoder on the near side serving for the Huskies, and McKee on the far side for Hollidaysburg. Nice little drop shot there by McKee, and she gets the point. Jalen serving here. And the shot is long. Again, as we bounce back and forth here, it's hard to tell the individual game score as well either. Again, there's no scoreboard of any kind, so we don't know the individual game score. We do know when a game ends, they meet at the net and update the scores there, so that's how we're trying to stay with the action here for you as best we can. So the number 3 singles match as we look at it at this point, and it is 2-1 actually right now on court number 3 there. So Hollidaysburg leading on court number 3 in this matchup between Yoder and McKee, was it?
Yep.
Jalen also a senior here from Mifflin County. Kaylee, the number 1 player, is a junior. And then Sydney Kyle and Yoder are both seniors. We haven't gotten down to that second doubles match yet, but that's a pair of sophomores, I believe, correct, Ryan?
One's a junior and one's a sophomore.
One's a junior. Okay, gotcha. So 2-1 there on court number 3. Let's go ahead and take a peek at some doubles action now, if we can, here on court number 4. On the far side for the Huskies, go ahead, Ryan.
We have Isabel Wagner and Sky Curry against Jennifer Lisek and Madeline Wabel.
Okay, so Lisek and Wabel. And Curry, part of the doubles team on the far side there for the Lady Huskies. If you didn't watch yesterday and you're looking at these courts thinking, that's not how I remember the courts looking at Highland Park, that's because they were resurfaced really nicely about a month or so ago, maybe a month and a half now. And so if you do like to play tennis, you're going to find when you come here to Highland Park at the Mifflin County High School Athletic Complex, you'll notice that the facilities have been greatly upgraded. So there's a break in the action there on court number 4. And the match score as we take a look right now is 2-1. So the doubles team you're looking at right there from Hollidaysburg, they hold a 2-1 lead over our Huskies on court number 4. So let's head back over to court 1, take a peek in and see where we stand with Olivia Cayley. It looks like the match score is now 3-0. In fact, it looks like we're going to make that change to 4-0. Or correction, 5-0. So Kaylee running into a buzzsaw here a little bit, and her coach actually down here talking to the number 1 player, Greta Rhodes from Hollidaysburg. So Greta, noticed her warming up, really has a strong forehand game and definitely hits the ball with authority and accuracy. So anyhow, they have a break there in court 1 with it 5-0. So we're going to move to court 2 and check in on Sydney Kyle here a little bit. Looks like that match score is 3-0. So Sydney's still looking to try to win her first game here against Ella Joden or Jodan, we're not sure. Kyle with a backhand, but Jodan is there to answer. Again, you're looking at Mifflin County girls tennis. This is the number 2 players for each team right here on court 2. And the point will go to Kyle as that one was out of bounds. Sydney runs it down. Sydney's father, by the way, is the coach here at Mifflin County, Glenn Kyle. Glenn is on the far side watching some of the action. We'll get a shot of Glenn here a little bit later. And the point will go to Sydney there. Sydney really likes that high lob game. She played that a lot yesterday and paid off for that time too. She keeps going with the high lobs deep on the base, on the end line, I should say, and gets herself a point there. Nice placement of that shot that time by Ella Jodan, and she gets the point. Again, later this week on MCTV, it is actually a busy Thursday for us at MCTV. In case you don't know, we are a government ed channel. And so along with high school sports, part of our education commitment and other events at the high school, we also do take care of local government meetings. And Thursday morning, we'll have students at the Mifflin County Courthouse with the Mifflin County Commissioners meeting. We'll be bringing that to you. And then Thursday afternoon, be more tennis. If Mr. Esch is willing and able, he'll be back here with me. Did you check that schedule of yours, Ryan?
Yeah.
Is it clear?
Yeah, I think we have an opening.
We do have an opening. Okay. So we'll be back here for some more tennis on Thursday, and then immediately following tennis, we'll be streaming live coverage of the Mifflin County School Board meeting from Mifflin County High School. So busy day here on MCTV on Thursday after a day off tomorrow. Back now to court 3. They've switched sides of the court now, and that is Mifflin County's Jalen Yoder on the far side. Let's check in again and see our score at the moment. Looks like 4-1. 4-1 in the first set is the difference, and the margin for Hollidaysburg right now on court 3. So Hollidaysburg winning on every court that we've seen so far. We will take you over to court 5 here in a minute and see if we can see anything that's happening in that doubles match over there. And the point goes to Miss Yoder. Get you a look at Jalen there. Again, a light crowd, as often is the case here with tennis at the MC Tennis Center. What are we thinking here, Ryan? Probably less than yesterday, huh?
Yeah, definitely less. Maybe 30, 40 people.
Yeah. Yesterday, I would say we were around maybe 70 or so. But today, the numbers are definitely a little smaller. Good return there of the serve by Yoder, but the second shot is into the net. Peeking over at court number 4, and then we'll go to the far court. Looks like there is another break here in the action. And it looks like it is 4-1. 4-1 in favor of the Hollidaysburg duo. Getting a good look at the Hollidaysburg team here. Say they come back out onto the court. And the Huskies on the far side getting ready to serve. The rest of our week, by the way, in MCTV coverage, we mentioned that Thursday's going to be busy. Friday, there is nothing on the schedule. In fact, golf and tennis are the only two sports that actually have started. Everybody else still in scrimmage mode right now. And football team will have their final scrimmage this weekend with State College, although State College has a meeting, we found out yesterday, from Athletic Director Tish McClay, I believe on Thursday, to decide what they're going to do about sports. So we'll find out if the Little Lions of State College will even be competing here in the fall. Still looking here at the doubles match on court 4. Your Mifflin County players on the far side and Hollidaysburg on the near side. And the serve into the net. Let's go now all the way over, if we can, to court number 5. Just get a look in on what is happening over there. And again, it's a little hard to see. Your Mifflin County players are on the near side, Binder and Ryden. And again, we really cannot get you a match score over there. We apologize, but this is really the best place we can be to give you coverage of this tennis match. And unfortunately, we are blocked mainly by the windscreens that are up. Take the wind out of play in case it's a windy day for the players. So, but anyhow, that's Binder and Ryden over there in action for Mifflin County. Get a chance to get an update or score on that match, we will bring it to you. And again, here's our overview of all 4 courts: the doubles, the number 3 singles, the number 2 singles, and let's go back over to our number 1 singles match here. Looking at the score, it looks like the first set did go to Rhodes, Greta Rhodes from Hollidaysburg. And she is up 1-0 here in set number 2. Tish McClay was mentioning to us too yesterday, Ryan, that you know, a lot of these schools, Hollidaysburg would be one. They've actually been at it longer than our girls.
Yeah, we did have a late start.
Did have a late start, and being in the mid-pen, we followed those guidelines. So our girls definitely have not been on the court nearly as long to prepare as Hollidaysburg has been. But there's also no question that Hollidaysburg has a very solid tennis program. They have for quite a while. Olivia Cayley serving for the Huskies. Gonna look at Olivia here on the serve. And the return is wide from Rhodes, so the point will go to Cayley. So again, court number 1, the number 1 players from both teams, and Hollidaysburg having their way right now, up winning the first match. Nice strong forehand by Rhodes right there. She's getting Cayley to run quite a bit there.
Yeah, back side to side.
Getting her moving back and forth, and that time a strong forehand, and she hits the winner. And the players will meet again, get a quick drink, and update the score. And it is now 3-0 here in the second set. So 3-0 in favor of Rhodes. As Kaylee gets set to return to serve here, we'll watch one more point, and then we'll start our way back around again. And that first serve is into the net. Second serve here for Rhodes. And again, Rhodes just does a very nice job getting Olivia to work side to side here. And she gets herself another point. Moving on to court 2. Again, our more singles action here. This is the first game of the second set, and the first set did go to Hollidaysburg. Ella Joden with the win. So Sydney Kyle serving here for the Huskies. I think Coach Kyle is hiding on us here, Ryan.
Yeah.
I've been trying to
Behind the
look for
windscreen.
Coach to get him on camera, and I think he's...
Need him to walk in front of the gate.
yeah, we're going to have to get him to move a little bit. Coach not hard to spot, though, with that West Virginia hat on.
No, he always has it on.
He's got that WVU hat, yes. So Sydney serving here on court 2. Tries to approach the net and gets it over. Hits the top of the net and falls over, and give the point to Sydney Kyle. And another point for Kyle as that return goes right into the net. Again, Hollidaysburg winning across the board as we see it right now. It looks like they've pretty much dominated the first set on all the courts. The closest matches on court number 3. We'll go over there here in a second after this point with Kyle and Joden. Nice shot by Sydney. And it's long, so give the point to Kyle. Court number 3 here. Am I seeing that right, Ryan? It looks like it's the most competitive.
Yeah, 5-2.
5-2. Hollidaysburg in front. That is the closest score that we've seen here today. And they are now meeting at the net, so evidently either that first set has ended with a win, and it looks like it has. So must have been 6-2 the final in the first set. And the victory there goes to McKee. So McKee from Hollidaysburg with the win, but 6-2 the final on court number 3 against Yoder. Back over to the doubles. Lady Husky duo on the far side. Or excuse me, on the near side, I should say. And Hollidaysburg on the far side. Point is underway. You're going to get a look on the far side here a little bit at the Hollidaysburg players as they work this point. Can you see the score from here, Ryan, on the doubles court?
No, I can't see it.
See if we can go in and get a look at it here. That point will go to the Huskies. Yeah, let's see. It looks like we are in the first game of the second set, and it looks like Hollidaysburg did take the first set. So across the board, Hollidaysburg has won all 4. On this side, we again do not know the score of the second doubles match on the far side. If and when we can get it, we'll let you know what's happening over there. Stay with the Mifflin County girls this point. Doubles, of course, a lot of teamwork involved, a lot of court coverage involved. Nice return that time, and the point goes to Mifflin County. I have to ask Coach how much time they spend on doubles. I know earlier in the season they were just trying to eliminate and see who would be in what position, who was going to be the top three to be in singles and who would be next. Mifflin County winning that point, and Lady Huskies take game one of the second set. So it's 1-0 in favor of Mifflin County on the first team doubles court. Again, there's an overall look at the Mifflin County Tennis Center. And let's settle back down in again on court number 1. And as we do that, it looks like possibly that may be over. Or it's 5-0, or possibly over. Looks like it is. So that was a very quick one. Yesterday, that was a match that went longer than the other ones did.
Than all the
But
others.
I tell you, Rhodes looked very impressive, though. She really did. She had Olivia working pretty hard, chasing back and forth. Good,
Strong forehand.
Yeah, very strong. And a decisive 2-0 win for Rhodes over Kaylee in the number 1 match. So the number 1 court is finished. Let's go to court 2. Another quick check of the score. And it's a 1-0 lead for Hollidaysburg. They also took the first set. So Ella Jodon with the serve, Kyle with the return. And Kyle shot into the net.
I think we have Mr. Kyle in front of the gate, but he's turned the opposite way.
You don't happen to have him for phys ed right now, do you?
Not right now.
No,
Not
okay.
right now.
I was gonna say we're gonna have to talk to him about this video coverage so we can get more FaceTime for him here. Sydney's shot goes short into the net, and the point to Hollidaysburg. Doubles game still going on the far court over there. As Sydney prepares to serve here again on court 2. And another point for the Lady Golden Tigers. Check in on court number 3 again, Miss Yoder. And she'll get the point there. McKee and Yoder. McKee from Hollidaysburg right here on the near side. And Jalen Yoder over there for the Huskies. First serve is into the net. And it's first set went to McKee. And McKee has won the first game of the second set, so she's up 1-0, and Yoder's shot falls into the net. Who was that opponent that we have on Thursday coming to town here?
Oh, we have Lower Dolphin.
Lower Dolphin, okay. So another, this of course non-league for the Huskies right here, but Lower Dolphin, of course, will be a mid-pen match for Coach Kyle and the ladies. And Yoder's shot goes a little wide as McKee comes over to run it down. Stay with court 3 here for a few more plays. Court number 2, they just changed sides. And looking there, it's now 3-0 in the second set. Back over here to action on court 3. Nice forehand there by Yoder. And the shot's a little long, so the point to Hollidaysburg. Tennis, the sport, of course, where decorum is a big part of things. The few fans that aren't here, you'll very seldom ever hear the fans react much. Just part of the nature of the sport. And Yoder again a little bit strong. Jalen has trouble. It seems like that is her problem. She's hitting a little bit strong on that forehand, but I like the fact that she's not afraid to go after it, so to commend her for that. That return that time by McKee is a little long, and the point to Yoder. And again, McKee's shot is wide. Stay with one more here, and then we'll check out this doubles team and see what's going on. It looks like actually, though, they might be in a break over there on court 4, so maybe we'll stay here just a minute yet. And a good volley, but the point again will go to McKee. So let's hop over to court number 4. Mifflin County doubles team here on the near side. They get set to return the serve. The shot goes wide there by the Hollidaysburg player, and so Huskies will take the point. Got a quick peek in at the score, and it's 2-1 in favor of Hollidaysburg here in the second set. They did win the first set. So again, it's the best of 3. Mifflin County will need to win the second set to extend it to a third. Tennis, of course, a game with a lot of footwork, a lot of conditioning. But then again, it's so much about the accuracy and the skill, because sometimes it looks like the best players aren't working hard. It's like they can just put the ball wherever they want to put it.
They're making their opponent work hard.
Yeah. And I think that's what we're seeing a little bit here today. The shot placement by Hollidaysburg has really been good, moving the Lady Huskies around the court quite a bit. First serve was wide for Hollidaysburg, and now the second serve here. And a point for the Huskies, so nice job there by the ladies. Stay with one more point, and then we'll check back over to court 2. And then maybe go over to court 5 and see if we can see anything happening there. And that shot is into the net and the point to Hollidaysburg. So on court 2, it looks like Sydney Kyle is down to her last game here, Ryan. Must win here. She's trailing 5-0. And her return is wide, so 15 love. She's playing Ella Joden again right here. So Joden up 15 love with her second serve. Is that first serve, I'm sorry, is deep. So that's a fault. Her second serve is also out. So 15-15 as we even the score here. As Sydney Kyle tries to stay alive here in this second set, trailing 5-0. Serve from Joden is wide, so she's having a little trouble keeping it in the box here. Girls will play on, just let that ball in the court. Second serve is good, returned by Kyle. Sydney's shot a little long, I believe. And so it's 30-15. Jodan with the lead, of course. So Jodan serving up 30-15. First serve again is deep. Tennis also, of course, a lot about that first serve. Boy, if you can get that first serve in, your chances of winning the point go up dramatically. But if you can't, it's a different ball game. Looks like she double faulted there, actually. Nice return there by Sydney. And it's either 30-30 or 40-30. I'm not sure here right now. I think I missed a point there. So either Sydney with a chance to win here, win this game, I should say. They're the first set into the net and stay alive. And she hits it into the net. So I believe we are at deuce now. I'm not sure, but I believe we are. Is that how you see it here on this one? I think we need to hire scorekeepers on each court. What do you think?
Yeah, it would be nice.
I don't know if that's in the budget right now. That shot is wide and out. So Sydney either up here in deuce, possibly a chance to win this game. Girls willing to stay back on the end line and just exchange here right now. And there's a backhand trying for a winner, and it's effective. Again, if you've just stumbled across us, this is MCTV, your government ed channel in Mifflin County, bringing you girls high school tennis today. Your Lady Huskies against the Lady Golden Tigers of Hollidaysburg. And again, another nicely placed shot there by Ella Joden, or Jodan, again, we're not 100% sure. Ella ready to serve. And it's into the net. Good passing shot, which does stay in. Really like from up here on the hill as we're watching this with the new courts. Really easy to see the balls as they land because that nice new surface, and pretty easy to take a look at. I do believe that is the point, and I believe the match here on the court number 2. So it looks like Jodan does get the win the match 6-1 in the second set, and so she wins the best of 3, 2-0. So court number 1 and court number 2 are now empty. Hollidaysburg officially leading overall in the team score 2-0. First team to 3 wins the match. So Lady Golden Tigers just needing either this singles or one of the 2 doubles to come away a winner today. We're on court number 3 now. Jalen Yoder in action. And Jalen lost the first set, and she's trailing here in the second set, 3-0. So let's watch a little bit of this matchup between Yoder and McKee. I think we're right at the beginning of this game, so start right even here. And Yoder's shot into the net, and it's 15-love. So again, more tennis for you Thursday. That'll be our last sports broadcast of the week. And then next week we will be busy again. I believe we have 4 more tennis matches next week coming your way. I was joking with Coach Kyle that he's pretty much a professional coach now.
Yeah.
Just going almost every day.
Has a schedule like it.
Yes, he does. And first few games for field hockey and soccer are away, I believe. Matt Moore from MCTV will be bringing you all of the home soccer contests. We'll be streaming live from over there at the Mifflin County Middle School complex, and Matt will have both the boys and the girls home soccer matches for you here on MCTV. So I don't know that we have selected our student analyst for soccer, have we?
No, I don't think yet.
Not yet. Okay, I think we're still
May have some contenders.
I think we probably will. Of course, we've got boys and girls there, so I'm sure we'll have a few there. And we have not yet, I don't think, selected our student analyst for field hockey. So I guess, as they say, stay tuned, and we'll let you know who's going to be your student analyst for those sports. Again, court number 3, girls tennis here today, Hollidaysburg. Looking like they're going to easily get another win here today against Mifflin County. Yoder and McKee still going at it here on court number 3. McKee getting ready to serve. After this point, we'll try to take a look over at court 5. We haven't been over there in a while. And Yoder shot into the net. So let's head on down to court number 5. Binder and Ryden are the competitors for the Huskies. And for Hollidaysburg, looks like Ferris and Gallagher. So Ferris and Gallagher, there's a good look at those two girls from Hollidaysburg. As they prepare for the next set here. And again, on the near side, it is Ryden and Binder. I've noticed that there are no windscreens. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I can't see all of that down there, Ryan, but it doesn't look like there's any windscreens up on the lower courts. Is that right?
No, I don't think there are.
I wonder if we have any pull that we could get this windscreen right here on court 3 removed so that we could see court number 5 for our audience. Because otherwise we'd have a decent look at it, but unfortunately, and we understand the windscreen is up for a purpose, and that is to help the players out on a windy day, although that is certainly not the case today. Just gorgeous weather for high school tennis. Back now to court number 3, Jalen Yoder. Jalen with a nice little drop shot there. And the backhand return. And the point to McKee. So McKee and Yoder Still going at it here on court 3. And it looks like this is that 5-0 that I'm seeing there.
Yep.
Right? So Yoder needs a win here to keep this one alive. So we'll stay with this and see if Jalen can get her way to another game. She needs this game or she will lose in straight sets. Yoder's serve returned. Jalen with a return to the forehand. Nice crossing shot. And she'll get the point. And probably one of the longest volleys we've seen of the night. Nice crossing shot, but a good run down by Yoder. And again, Yoder running side to side, but staying right with it. Definitely our best looking volley of the night, but Yoder hits it into the net. So a good exchange, but the point will go to McKee. And I believe that's going to do it for court number 3 as well. So it looks like 6-0. McKee will get the win over Yoder. I think that last point was kind of indicative of what we see, Ryan, at least for these first 2 opponents, Hollidaysburg and Altoona being pretty good programs that, you know, our girls are competitive in the points, but when push comes to shove, it looks like Hollidaysburg just has a little too much.
Well, yeah, I think it doesn't help that we had a late start as well.
So that wraps up the singles play today, and Hollidaysburg has clinched the match with that. So they now lead 3-0. So the doubles scores here are really not a factor in who wins today, but certainly competitive nonetheless for the players in action. Let's get you updated on the score here. It looks like a tight second set here. 4-3 in favor of Hollidaysburg. So our Lady Husky doubles team being competitive here on court 3 as they are trying to stay in this second set. And the point to Hollidaysburg. So Wagner and Curry are your Mifflin County #1 doubles team. Here's a good look at the 2 ladies as they get ready to try to return the serve here. Nice shot by Hollidaysburg to win the point. So they must have won that game right there as they switch sides with the serve. And it was 4-3, so it must be 5-3. So now this is a must-win game here in this set for the Lady Huskies as they serve. And it's out. First point to the Huskies, so Mifflin County serving up 15-love. Oh, nice shot that time for Mifflin County. Again, have we figured out who's who for the Huskies here?
I think Isabel Wagner's up front and Sky Curry's in the back.
Okay, if that's correct, Wagner with a really nice shot. She has her back to us there, but that was a really nice shot. to make it 30-love in favor of the Mifflin County girls here. That ball went out of play, so we have a fan called into action to help get the ball back to us. Thanks, Mom. And the Huskies serving, I believe it's 30-love. Very well played again. That's really nice. And so I believe it's 40-15. So this would get a much needed win here in this game for Mifflin County to force it to another one. Again, they trail 5-3. This would make it 5-4. If they can get this next point, and that serve is wide. And a little drop shot, a little backspin on it, and it falls in. So 40-30, I believe, is the score. Mifflin County still with the lead, serving here in pivotal game. Try to stay alive here on this beautiful Tuesday afternoon for tennis. And that return is short. So we're either 40-30 or 40-all, and it's deuce. I'm not exactly sure. May have missed one there. First serve into the net for Curry. And Curry's second serve is also out. So a double fault. And so now we are either at deuce, I believe, or Hollidaysburg has an advantage here. First serve by Curry is into the net. Second serve is in there. Good shot there once again. Isabella Wagner really playing well right here for the Huskies. Or I'm sorry, not Isabella Wagner. Yeah, Wagner, right? Isabella Wagner, yeah. She's really playing quite well here in this match. She is up front there, we believe, and that's Curry in the back here for the Huskies. So they're still serving. And the shot is good. Nicely placed shot for Hollidaysburg. So the match still going on here. I believe we're in deuce somewhere. Not sure if they're even or who has the advantage. We'll just stay with it. First serve is wide by Curry. And the second serve is good on the line. They'll play on. And the point goes to the Huskies. So well played point there for Mifflin County.
I think the match on court 5 is still going on.
Yes, I believe you're right. It looks like we do have some exhibition now also going on. Some players, maybe some people just want to get some doubles work in down there. I know that's what happened yesterday. I found that out after the match, that some of the exhibition matches that were going on were people practicing doubles teams for districts. So not 100% certain that that's what's happening down there, but certainly might be. Here on court number 3 or 4, this doubles match continues. So I think they're still battling this out for this, what could be a game-ending, match-ending game for Hollidaysburg. Serve is into the return of the serve is into the net, so Huskies Still staying alive. Curry serving. I don't know if you can hear that in the background or not, but if you do hear any music, it is the Mifflin County High School Marching Band that is warming up behind us. Shot is wide by the Huskies there. The band will not be at the football games. They are working on doing performances and different things, and I believe the plan, just to let everybody know, is that we will video the band in advance and then play their recorded halftime show during the football game. So people watching at home will at least get a sense of what Mitchell Field normally looks like. And so Art Belfiore and the band playing back there behind us right now. The return that time by Wagner is into the net. And the point goes to Hollidaysburg, and so does the match. So that is going to do it, as Mifflin County again hung in there, battled well to the very end, but Hollidaysburg proves to be too much as they take the match by a final of 6-3. So they won the first set, took the second set 6-3. And Hollidaysburg has won all four, and I do believe now as we look over at court number 5, it does appear that they have finished there as well. So not really sure what happened on court number 5. Again, we apologize that we are somewhat limited with what we can see there. But the matches on the main court is over, and Hollidaysburg has picked up a convincing win. We take a look at some of our Lady Huskies who battled today, walking off the court. Wagner and Curry, their second time playing together as the #1 doubles team here for Mifflin County. And a little bit of exhibition work taking place on court number 1. Ryan, I'm going to let you take over the camera here for a little bit if you want to stay with that action for just a second. Do want to give you all a look here at the Husky team up close. The shot you're looking at right now, we've switched to a photo of the Mifflin County girls tennis team, courtesy of Paul Heil. And just so you understand, that picture you're looking at right now, folks, is photoshopped and cropped by Paul. And the girls were not that close together. They were, again, socially distancing. But that's individual shots put together to make it look like they were all with each other for the team photo down on the court. So there's a look at your entire Husky roster. All the girls on the team, by the way: sophomore Asia Binder, senior Sky Curry, senior Madeline Hampton, junior #1 player Olivia Cayley, Ella Nepps, a sophomore, Samantha Kyle, a sophomore, Sydney Kyle, who was on court 2 today, is a senior. Melanie Lang is a junior, Lily Ryden a junior, Isabel Wagner, of course, a sophomore we were just mentioning, and Jalen Yoder, who's the #3 player for Mifflin County. And that is your Lady Husky roster in girls tennis. So we just wanted to give you a quick look at the girls. Let's head back now to, again, this is just a little peek in at some exhibition play, some of Mifflin County's own players out there just hitting the ball back and forth a little bit. Do want to remind everybody before we sign off that we will be looking at another broadcast coming your way Thursday. And for Ryan and I, that match starts at 4 p.m., not 3:30. So it won't be quite as rushed. The reason for that, it's a mid-pen match, and that's just across the board. The mid-pen does not start tennis play until 4:30. So we hope you can join us then, if possible. And we will be anxious to bring you the Lady Huskies in their first mid-pen match of the season. Hopefully these couple matches here help them get ready. I do know, Ryan, that a lot of the mid-pen schools were not going to play non-league. So there was a discussion as to who would be allowed to play and not play. And, of course, it's different for us here at Mifflin County because we compete in a league that's in District 3. And so if we wouldn't have been allowed to play non-league stuff, we wouldn't have gotten to play anybody in our league. So the fact that we can get these couple matches in may actually help us there a little bit.
Pretty crucial.
Yeah, and I think you would agree, pretty good competition here
Yeah, I'd say.
that the girls had to take a look at here in these first two games. So that is a wrap for girls tennis today. Just to give you a look at what's happening live here at Highland Park. Over on the hill to your left, we have, I believe that is the cross-country team running some hills, getting ready for their cross-country season. And again, we'll have that for you, their home matches on MCTV. Again, there's still some exhibition play going on the far side over there on courts 5 and 6 as we speak. And let's give everybody just a little peek, if we can, at what's happening behind us here. This is a live bonus look in at the Mifflin County High School Marching Band. We mentioned they were on the field rehearsing here behind us. That is Anna Curry up there on the hill, the student conductor leading the show. And again, I don't know what you can hear or not here, but that is just a quick look to let you know that the band is performing and getting themselves ready as well. And again, we hope to get some coverage of their halftime performance. In fact, they will be competing as a band this year, but it'll be virtual, so we will actually record their performances in advance and then send them to competitions. So Mr. Belfiore, the director of the band, has had some very successful runs the last couple years, and we hope that can continue even during this time that's been a little bit challenging, to say the least, for all of us. So good luck to our band this year once again, and again, we'll have their performance for you during our halftimes of our high school football games. So again, our final today, we believe it was at least 5 games to none. We don't know about a final score on that one doubles match, so it was either 5-0 or 6-0, or excuse me, 5-1 or 6-0. But either way, Hollidaysburg is victorious. So we hope you can join us again on Thursday. Don't forget, Thursday morning on MCTV, it is the Mifflin County Commissioner meeting from the courthouse. We'll have students there filming that for you. Thursday afternoon, more tennis. Ryan and I will be here at 4 o'clock, and then at 6:30 p.m., the Mifflin County School Board meeting this week, by the way, happening at the high school auditorium. It's not open to the public, so if you want to attend, you can attend on Zoom. They'll have that information for you on the Mifflin County webpage, so you can check that out for yourself and see how you can log in if you would like to do so, to take a look at what's happening in the Mifflin County School District. So again, that meeting will be Thursday. That is their committee of the whole meeting, Thursday at 6:30. As we sign off here, let's just send some music your way too. This is actually courtesy of the Mifflin County High School Marching Band. So you're getting a listen to the fight song.